Welcome back to another vlog from LMM Family Adventures. Good morning and welcome back. All right, I'm riding solo. I'm gonna try and do a bit of an exploration ride. The gravel road is part of what I've ridden before, but then we're gonna go into that one steep hill climb that takes you up to a tower, and then go and explore down the back end of that. So yeah, I'm gonna just try and take it a little bit easy, not push it too much. Oh, okay, this is cattle, not proper African wildlife. They would have taken off already. All right, in any case, yeah. So, I'm gonna ride down, get to that climb, and then we'll get it going from there. I've already been going for 10 k's just to get to this point. More cattle. All right. Crow. Let's see how it goes. Still want to come and explore these other little roads here. See where they go. That one's got a gate. Won't be able to get past there. Nice downhill section now. Yeah, so I just decided this morning, I woke up, decided to get ready. I did go for a ride with the kids yesterday. People watch, you'll probably have seen that one already. Look at all this land, eh? Beautiful land out here. That tower there on top of the mountain or the hill, that's the one I want to get up to. Quite a climb getting to there. Some monkeys in the road. Got some sheep on the side. All right, we'll catch up with you guys later. All right, so that vehicle that came past now, the guy stopped to pick up two other people that were walking down the road. So I just took the chance. I stopped next to him, started speaking to him, and yeah, could be arranging some nice places to ride over here. Subscribe, eh? Don't forget. There we go. All right. Yeah, where was I? So yeah, could be getting some nice new places to ride the bikes. Alrighty then. Let's get to the entrance side of this climb, and then I'll see you guys now. Okay, so yeah, just in this entrance section, I'm already at 1.4% gradient. That is where I'm going to climb to. So yeah, I'm going to try and get up there. There is a section at the top there which has a little kicker which they've cemented and everything. So let's see. I'm gonna let the camera roll. I don't know if I'll show all of it on the vlog, but yeah, all right. I do have 2 spare batteries with me just in case for this type of scenario. Okay, yeah, wish me luck. These thorny bushes here don't make it any easier. See, this isn't the road that people normally use, so yeah, this is only for what's it, the Eskimo, Talcum, or whoever has this tower. Hoppa. Okay, so I'm on first gear already, 11% gradient. Let's see how it goes. Oh, try and stay in the middle. It's the best place for traction. Yeah, last time I think I stopped over here for a breather. Today I'm going to try keep going. See, there's a little kicker up front there. Oh, 11% gradient. Almost 12%. All right, let's see. I mean, they've done this for the 4x4s that come up here, so I think because of the weather and the rain, you know, so washes the track away, so concreted it in. The bumpiness doesn't exactly help that much. You lose traction quite a bit. Okay, I made it this far. Oh, here's my seat. Oh, holy moly, we're sitting at 22% gradient in a section over here. Hola. I don't know if I'm going to be able to start from here. Okay, I do want to try and continue on it. Just needed to get my breath back and my legs. Oh, all right. Let's see if I can get this last bit. I wanted to do it one shot and I just had to stop over here. All right, I am up. Yo. Okay. That was hectic, guys. That was hectic. Man, pardon me. Yo. Okay. Now I need to go straight over. I see where that takes me, but I'm gonna take a bit of a break. See you guys now. Okay, so this is now going down the other side. The tower is there behind me, so I'm coming through. So yeah, this is communal land or whatever. I think that's public or something. We'll see. If I get stopped, I get stopped. If I don't, then I don't. But this should apparently go all the way down towards the dams at the back over there, and then it should split off left. Then it'll come up to another road that I've ridden before called Amanzi, and then it goes all the way around the back over there. So let's see how it goes. All right, join me for the ride and let's see how it goes. It is pretty much overgrown over here, so I'm not going to go too fast because I can't see what size rocks are here in front of me, or what is in front of me. Okay, I'm going to get through those thorn bushes. Okay, so this is a different property now, which is weird because you got a line over there. I wonder how that actually looks there. Let me just go check here quickly. Because there was a section through the fence you could have gone up there, but yeah, I mean, it's much of a muchness. Maybe less bushes, maybe easier to come through, but I don't know where this goes or who this belongs to, so I'm not going to go down here. I know that is private land, but it looks like that almost goes down and then up or something like that. What is it? We must see. Let's go back onto Google Maps and have a look. Alright, I'm going to continue with this section, which I have been exploring on maps and everything and checking out. I think this one I should be safe to ride. Hey, I need mud guards. Opa. Funny how this looks like an animal track that's been walked in here, but they always stick on the same path. They won't go slightly off it, or you know, it's not this whole thing that's worn out by tracks. It's just like one singular path. Is it one animal the whole time? Okay, that goes in there. That goes up there, and this continues down here. I need to go further down, but it would be interesting to see where that comes out. So also on the left hand side here, which is part of Amanzi, which used to be owned by Percy Fitzpatrick, which is now taken over by a different family that his daughter married into. Yeah, I can't remember the names, but in any case, yeah, they have started like a little school and whatnot down in that area. I'll pop the name onto the screen. It's on the tip of my tongue. I just don't want to get it wrong. But in any case, let's carry on going down. Oop, watch out for the fencing and the wiring. Alright, let's see, so where do we go from here? I think let's carry on just going straight down. We should see the turn off. You can see there's still a bit of a pathway over here. Hey, check that out. Yo, I got a bit of a scrack there. Didn't know what it was, but that's a hare. You see the long tail? Okay, he's gone in over there. Let's go through here. Alright, let's see. Do I carry on going down? Hopefully I got signal over here. Let's check my maps. Alright, maps. Oh, taking a while. No updates found. Ooh. Alright, I'm just going to carry on going straight. You know what? I wonder. This is going to be... Okay, it's gone through. Okay. Oh look, I know if I hit the water I've gone too far, then I must come a little bit back. Because the turn off that I need is before the dams. So yeah, but it seems like quite a wide road section that I should be looking for to the left. And that's the other problem, you know, you check your routes out on Google Maps or Google Earth, and it shows you a nice pathway or walkway or something, you know, it's a pathway, but you get here and it's overgrown because that route that it showed was donkeys years ago, and it's not clear and open anymore, and that's what I'm sitting with now. So I've gone from something that I thought was going to be open to something that is not visible. So yeah, I'll just have to see. I know I'm not there near the dams yet, so I should still have some way to go. Just carry on following this one through. Fencing, wire, yeah. Probably property boundaries that were set up donkeys years ago, and then a wire in the years following either rusted through or got snipped by someone. Okay. Oppa, more fencing. Thorn bush. Up. It's a daisy. Ow, ow, ow. I seem to be heading in the right direction. Oh. Okay, so now yeah, somewhere at least there's the dam, the river. The dam. It's not a river, it's a dam. Okay, so somewhere here I should have to go off to the left, unless I've already gone past that, because it's difficult to say. Oh, here we go. Go left over here. Cactus. Okay, so what we can do, probably go up there and go through. Let me just stand the bike up here and go for a little walkish. So I've got pepper spray, just in case. You never know who or what is around you. Let's give it a good shake, even though it's probably been shaking while I've been riding. Okay, so that's the dam next door, and we've got the dam on that side. We're going to come out on the bottom side of the dam there, so I don't want to leave the bike alone too long. I don't know who all or what all is around you. The last thing I need to do is get back and the bike is gone, or but yeah, I don't think it would be that bad, but I don't need to risk it. Okay, my steed. All right, so we're gonna follow this trail now, out here. This one should bring us out to a main road at the bottom. Let's see. It's quite lekker. Now, why doesn't a guy like this have camping and fishing over at this spot? Hey? If I had a dam like that, I would say, right, there's camping, fishing, spend a weekend here, trails. All right, in any case, let's get out of this section and see where we go. Should bring us to a familiar route that we've been on before, the Amanzi Road. that actually goes through the Amanzi estate. Okay, watch out for thorns. Yeah. Summer, yeah, should get us close onto that road. Looks like this section is used a little bit. Go around there, go around, yeah, and there we go. All right, Bob's your uncle, mate, or Bobbette. You know, today's day and age, today's world, sick world it is. Awesome. So that is it. Okay, so just to let you guys know, Donald and I have ridden this section a few times. I mean, look at this. You don't even know there's anything coming at you. Hey, you wouldn't even think it. We've often come down here, which is coming through Amanzi estate. You can see there's a tower all the way up there. So I've come all the way from down there, or from up there should I say. The Amanzi road is just on the other side. This is the Amanzi estate that comes through here. This is one of the first orchard farmers and citrus farmers in the Eastern Cape, Percy Fitzpatrick. He bought the land off someone that owned it donkeys years ago, and he saw that it had some potential because of all of the water in the area, hence the name Amanzi, which in the African language means water, or lots of water, something like that. And yeah, so he had this farm for many years, done quite a lot of farming and everything on it. I think in some places you can still see like the layout of the orchards and everything. He had big massive houses that were up here and workplaces and everything. Yeah, I'd like to sometime maybe do a background history thing on that, as well as, you know, some background history of just about anything I can do, because I love history. History is awesome. You know, if it wasn't for history, we wouldn't be where we are today. Some people say we're in the shit, and some people, excuse the language, and some people say we in a good place. I think we're just in a place. We make do with what we got. Some people have got it all, and some people don't have it, and some are always struggling along. So yeah, in any case, all right, so my goal now is to ride along here, and then see where we get to. So yeah, I think for now, sit back and enjoy, and let's get down to that other side of the dam. There's wire in the road here. Let me actually just clear that out the way, because, you know, if we decide to come riding through here as a group of people again one day, you don't want fencing here in the way. I don't know who these people are that leave fencing in the way like this. Spiteful. You know, and that's the one thing I can say. You get a lot of spiteful people in this country, in this world. Not just this country, in this world. You know, they can't ride a bike, or they can't run, or they can't do this, or they can't do that. And what do? They try and make it impossible for other people to do what they enjoy. So they will put wire in the way, they will put branches in the way, they will do whatever they can. They will try and run you down with a car just because they can't ride. Sick world we live in. let's see here. Hello. All right, so yeah, this is the dam. Nice and full at the moment. This is awesome. I think I'm going to take a photo of this. Okay, so yeah, I am going to just take a short break. Call it like a picnic break, and we will catch up with you guys now. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget, subscribe. I got a bit of a mist mark on my camera there. What's going on there? This thing is sweating or something. All right, catch you guys later. Cheers. Okay, so going from the dam, there is a road that goes straight, but that takes you that way again. We need to go this way. There used to be a nice crossing over here, which by the looks of it from the rains and it has been washed away. So yeah, let's see how we're gonna do this. Okay, not as bad as what I thought it was going to be. Okay, so yeah, some animal tracks around here, and then this is Africa after all. And yeah, doesn't matter what fencing you put up, you can't keep the animals in one place. We've seen they can jump standing from 1.8 feet high easily. So yeah, all right, let's go down and see. Everything is damp and wet, and yeah, my bike is going to be nice and dirty. So this section Donald and I have ridden a few times, okay, but now when we get to the bottom, the section we turn right, I want to go straight. I don't know if I should now, because turns out I might actually be out of data, and it won't be such a smart thing to actually try and carry on riding when you don't have internet connection. Okay, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. So yeah, is old like channelway or whatever that they used to use for water, moving water from one side to another side and moving it around this whole entire farm. Obviously this was years ago. These things have all been destroyed and broken. People of this era don't know how to look after things, and that's basically due to having shops where you go and you buy stuff now, and because of that you don't have to farm and look after yourself, so you don't look after things. When you don't have to make sure and farm to have food, you got a shop you can go to buy food. What do? You destroy everything because, oh well, it's not your problem, is it? Typical mentality of the world that we live in today. These guys years ago, 200 years ago, they knew that to look after themselves and to get something done and to get food on their table, they had to do this type of stuff, and they worked day in and day out to do this type of stuff and to get it going. I thought I heard water running there. Maybe that was just back there. Okay, there's nothing underneath. But in any case, yeah, so the world that we live in today destroys everything that was built by our forefathers. We are such a clever, intelligent race. We're even trying to create a robot that can tell us how to write letters and sentences and put things together. AI, artificial intelligence. What a joke. Really, we are becoming a dumb race, a stupid race. Well, what happened to all of these trees now? I mean, come on. Why did they cut this down now? Hey, there was absolutely nothing wrong with these trees, and now they've gone and cut them all down. At least we got graded roads, you know. Let's show the guys. Okay, so came across this and let's see what happens. So this is the other side of the river. You can see they've got some pipes in there. The water's running that way. Okay. I know what river this is. Hoopa. Yeah. What's up this side? Oopa. Got interesting. Okay. Alright, so this is the first time I've come down this side. So yeah, there where we saw the grade where the road split, that was, I normally go up right there. First time I've come down all the way down here, so wasn't sure that this was here. I see there's like a boom gate over here. Let's see. There's cattle over here. But again, where am I? That's the thing. Oh, my phone is over here. Alright, I need to have a look at the maps and then I'll get back to you. Yeah, it's like a jeep track or something that goes in over here. I've come back now from that side. I turned around, I went a little bit past the cattle. The road seems to turn off left, doesn't go right. I need to get that side. I was coming back from the dam or the river back this way. I saw this little jeep track. I am going to go and see what is down here. Let's see. Don't know what is down here. Just saw a little track and decided to, I'm gonna follow it. So once I know all of these little sections and these routes, I can put something together. And that is why I like to come and explore and find what is here. If it doesn't help and it goes nowhere, then fine, I don't use it. But if it goes somewhere, like what the... Okay. What even is this? Looks like a little track goes out that way and one that goes out that way. But to be honest, I need to maybe get to the top of that little peak there and then see. Yeah, is a light track going over here. Let's follow this one. Oh, there's one there. Oh, a couple. Let's see. That actually looks interesting. Here's a water hole. Okay. The problem is following little tracks like this, which aren't really used. You gotta worry about thorns. And if your sealant is still good, that's fine. But yeah. This goes all the way up there. Now let's follow this. Let's follow this. Okay. No gates or fences or anything, so no entry signs. So yeah, here I go. You see there's lit over here, so people have been up here. %3 gradient. So how many degrees is then, say, 3% gradient? You know, I mean, I'm a toolmaker by trade and we work by degrees. Now mountain biking, we're working on cycling and percentage. So I think that's something I need to look into is 3% gradient or 10% gradient. How many degrees of angle is that actually? You know, I mean, 3% could be 5 degrees, could be 15 degrees. I need to see. That's quite interesting. So this road goes off there as well, but that's got a big hole dug into it. All right, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to carry on going straight up here. I wonder if I've got signal yet on my phone. Yes, I don't know what's going on here. This is the worst, you know, when you take a ride and then there's no signal. It just sucks. You don't know where you are, don't know where you're going. Oh yeah. This thing is not picking me up. Alright, I'm just gonna continue straight up here and then see where we'll end up. Let's actually do this. Alright, I'm gonna catch up with you guys later.